I was passionate about OTCs so much that at one point I gained like 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 40 pounds every day for years. I think that was in 2008. I started OTCs and I was, I had people posting on Yahoo Finance of how great I'm doing. And then, I open up a blog. I open up, I'm way old school from there. 2008. I'm old school for a long time. I started at OTCs, and what they told me is that I'm mini investors live. That's what they told me when I first started trading, and I know who Investors Live is because I went to his chat room and I was like, "Yo, I wanna be here and help." And the guy was like, "Nah, you can't." I'm like, "Why not?" So I was like, "You know what? I'll just open up my new site." But that's what they used to call me. They called me Investors Live Mini. So I'm like, here I am, 20 years later. I'm like, I guess I'm I'm him now. I don't know. Maybe I'm not.
The position that these traders were in, these traders were down a lot of money. And there was a very real reality that these traders were not going to be there anymore. And the firm would not be employing them. And what I knew though is they have the ability and the raw talent, but that talent needed to be molded into something that is great. And I think
Yeah, the talent needed to be molded as something great. When I first started small cap stocks, I actually pretty much looked at the top gainers every day for years at a time. And I looked at, this stock is up 350%. This stock is up 600%. This stock is 800%. And I went into trade ideas and I started inputting data. I'm like, what if it moved for the past 1 minute, it moved 5% with, 150,000 worth of float, worth of volume, and like less than 30 million float. Like I inputted continuously for years into my trade ideas settings, work and work and work and work every day. I used to come in and look at the top gator, and I was looking and I was plugging numbers in. How can I find this ticker sooner? How can I find it sooner than anybody else? That's what I did. Those are my settings. I haven't stolen anybody's settings. Those settings are mine, made by me through blood, sweat, and tears. So, and nobody gave a shit that I spent a year or two looking at them. They're like, oh, they're just some settings. No, when you're in the middle of trading, you don't have time to think. These things are moving so quickly. 30 seconds is eternity. If I see it 30 seconds before somebody else, I'm able to buy it before and profit and take other people's money. 30 seconds is an eternity in the stock trading. Like even the warrior dude, I know his settings. My settings come before him. Maybe I'm front running his stocks because I'm always buying and probably selling into his alerts that are showing up. My alerts are freaking custom. And I find it all before. That's just the nature of me. I need that edge selling into his alerts because he you can have the settings. They're like, I don't know, $150 and doesn't include anything. But you get that from me. If you get the course or pretty much get I think the lifetime or something. So those are like, the struggle was real. Nobody cared. Everybody looked at me and was like, shit, I don't give a shit. You're making $200 a day, $100 a day. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm making good trades and I'm finding the top percent winner. And now they're running.
most people fall somewhere on a spectrum, but really towards two poles. You have the traders that have no problem putting on risk. They want to shoot first, ask questions later. They're aggressive. They size up. They want more risk limits. And they can rise really quick, but they've not built the strong foundation and they can.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people come in, especially in the bull market. When the crypto went up, the first Bitcoin. I was seeing stories on like how we had millions of millionaires, moving to Miami, and they were like, Bitcoin went up to 70,000, and all those guys that moved there, I saw them a year later. They lost it all. They had to move out of there because they lost all their profits. I was reading books in which the guy that every day he was making money on the Bitcoin going from 10,000 to 70,000, and then when the thing dropped, he lost all of it. He lost like more than he made on the way up. Like I was like reading it and I'm like, yeah, that if you don't have the mental discipline to stop yourself out and have a maximum stop loss level, and you're just winging it and you're just buying, eventually the market is going to catch up to you. It's just the nature of the bulls and the bears. The market moves in cycles. You have, these guys said, you have in 8 years of trading, you have 2 hard years, 2 great years, two good years, and 2 amazing years. These are the cycles of the market. They happen in repeat. We're already past two okay years, 2 hard years. We're like in an amazing year and an outstanding year. We're like in these the next 4 years are gonna be the most exciting years of all. And then the freaking cycle goes again. Then it's gonna be another hard year. If you haven't studied anything, when the PDT goes down to 2000 and these things are gonna be flying, you're gonna be wishing you watch every single video that I posted in the last 15 years about small cap stocks that they deleted in my other YouTube because they said it was too dangerous, and I made less than $100 from all those videos, maybe less than $200 a month. I didn't make any. I didn't do it for you. I did it to get myself better, to be in the flow of things, buy at the right time, sell it at the right time, have the right mentality every single day. If you don't have the right mindset, the right routine every single day, it's just a matter of time till you haven't slept, till you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, till the internet went out, until you blow up. It's just you need to have those reflexes. Sometimes you're just not going to have it. You need to go get into your routine, because taking profits consistently from the market is what you should be aiming for. It's not the $1 million. It's the the process, the grind.
tumble just as quickly. There's other traders that they want to be perfect. They want to be 30 green days in a row before they start to size up.